Focus. Let's talk about focusing on your business and what you need to do to propel growth in your business. So when you're starting your business, you can go a million different ways because you're trying to figure out what works, what doesn't, what you need to do, what's going to bring customers, what's going to make you more money. So many other things you can do, right? So what I want to talk about here today is really identifying and staying true to what you need to do to get to success. And obviously so many other things. But first of all, so for instance, let's say that you're gonna focus on marketing, which you should. What kind of marketing are you gonna do, right? So there's Facebook, there's Instagram, there's Twitter, there's YouTube. Then you have other channels like SEO, which is search engine optimization for things like Google, Bing. Then you have paid advertising, so you have Facebook ads, Google AdWords, and that's about it. And then or traditional media too, like buying ads in the paper, which you shouldn't do. But there's many different things to do, right? And then for your products and tools, there's a bunch of products and tools that you can use. So there's things like different pads, buffers, chemicals, tools, brushes, so on and so forth. What I want you to do is really identify what are the true things that you need to do to carry your business forward. So for marketing channels, with everything I just said, with the whole social media, with SEO, with paid ads, identify what best fits your needs at that time, and then focus on it for the next 3 months. So let's say that you want to get your website ranked on the first page of Google, right? Ignore all other distractions at all times until you've met that objective. So if as you're coming along, because you don't want to, and I'm sidetracked, but you don't want to, as you open up more channels for marketing, or just really anything like that, as you try to do more things, you're spreading yourself thin, and you're putting less and less attention on each other thing that you're trying to do. So if you say, okay, well, I'm gonna market my business, I'm gonna do SEO, oh, I'm also gonna do Facebook, I'm also gonna do Instagram, I'm also gonna do email, I'm also gonna do paid ads, you have very limited resources at this time, right? You don't have a lot of money, or if you do, that's great, but even then, you don't have a lot of money, you don't have a lot of time, you don't have other people working for you to delegate that work. You probably still need to have to learn all that stuff yourself to be good at it, great at it at that. So what you want to do is want to focus in on one thing, and that's it. So if you're going to identify that SEO is the thing you want to go for in Google, go for that, dive in 100%, read everything, learn, take courses, and apply all the knowledge that you have to get your page on the first page of Google. If you want to do Facebook, then learn everything you need to do about Facebook, learn the ins and outs, organic, paid, and learn that. If you want to do Google AdWords, do that. If you want to do Instagram, do that. But keep it to the most essential thing that you want to do, and just focus on that, and don't get distracted by anything else, because that distraction will slow you down weeks to months if you go at it too long. So if you want to say, okay, I'm going to do SEO for the next 6 months, and then 1 month into it, you want to say, okay, well, Facebook looks like it's a real good channel, so let me go do that too. And then you want to hop back and forth. It's good. Perhaps both offer great ways to get more customers, but as far as your attention span and how much time and energy you can allocate to both areas, you just want to choose one. Like for me personally, I chose 8 months ago that I wanted to just focus on getting my website ranked on the first page of Google for my local search term for different key terms. 8 months later, it's paying off, or a little less than that. But yes, that's all I've been focused on for the past 6 to 8 months, is just getting my website on the first page of Google. It takes a lot of willpower, it takes a lot of discipline to just focus on that one thing and be great at it, but it will pay off. And that same thing applies to the other things, such as the services you're gonna offer. I just been focused on interior cleaning, that's it. Do I take on different work? Of course, but the main thing that I focus on is just interior cleaning. If someone wants to do a full crazy paint correction, they want wet sanding, they want this crazy thing, they want paint coating, they just this, all this, just a bunch of different arrays of services, I will most likely turn it down and pass it down to someone else, because that's just not in my vision or in my arsenal of services that I really want to get into, because I can do it by all means I can, but the level of work and time and energy that I'm gonna have to put into it is not enough benefit for me as far as money, or just the hassles of going through that, and it probably won't even be that much fun to me. So it won't even be like it won't bring me much satisfaction. But again, that's just me being focused on what I need to do. Yes, I could say yes, and yes, I could go and get all the products and tools I need and deliver those results. But as far as being focused and keeping on track with what I need to do, I, for the most part, always just focus on interior cleanings. Same thing goes with if a bunch of people just want simple car washes. I probably also won't do that because it's not worth it to me. It's not worth it. It's not gonna be fun for me. It's not gonna make me enough money, and I just simply don't want to do it. So I'm just gonna stay put to interior cleanings. And again, it is difficult because when you do have different opportunities to come in, you want to take it because you obviously want to make money, but those opportunities can sometimes turn into problems, and not so much that it's going to, backlash on the customer or they're not going to pay you. It's more so of yourself on continuing on the right path to where you want to be in 3 months or 6 months. And then same thing for products. Really identify what core products and tools you need to get 80% of all details completed. So if you're going to do exterior detailing of car washing, engine cleaning, and wash and wax, identify what are the main tools you need to do those 80% of the time. Don't try to have X amount of tools for just engine cleaning, X amount of tools for just wash and wax. Trying to see what you can all use, core products that are really diverse in their applications. So you don't want to just have 10 tools for engine cleaning, or 10 products and tools for engine cleaning, 10 products and tools for head illustration, 10 products and tools for wash and wax. You really want to fuse them all together so you have a real core essential products and tools that you use every single time. Because again, the detail market, products and tools are going to come out left and right. I mean, it's always that next good thing that comes out that you want to try. But again, that's just adding more products, more tools, more money that you have to invest, that you have to put time and energy in to learn. And again, the margin of difference between the buffer you're currently using, or the chemical, the product, the tire shine, the compound, the wax, the wash solution, the difference between that and spending X amount more dollars for the next new thing that came out is this much. So it's really, really, really not worth it to every few months try new product tools. Again, if you're using bottom of the barrel stuff, which I doubt you are, because even then a local auto parts store supplies is good enough to bring professional results. Even if you're using that, and then you want to try a few things with new products and tools along the way, that's fine. But don't make it a habit where just because you see like a new sale and you really wanted to try that new product, or because a friend just will let you borrow it or give it to you at a really at a discounted price, don't take it, because it's just distractions. It's not aligned with what you really need to be focusing on. So that's a real big thing. That's helped me in my business for these past 8 months. So hopefully it helps you. It's a real great thing, real great discipline to go after. Just focus on, identify what you need to focus on, and then have the willpower and discipline and commitment to stick to that. And again, if it's not really, you also have to, it's a fine line between being disciplined and sticking to it, and then knowing if it's working, if that's actually the right way to go to for the next 3-6 months. Because obviously I can tell you in the ideal situation that stick to it, stay focused, and for the next 6 months write it out. So you go through the good, the bad, and at the end you might reach, you might reach the goals you wanted to achieve, or at the same time maybe there's been warning signs that that's not the path you should be going down, and you should actually kind of take a detour and go another path. So that could also totally be something that could happen to you. So you have to be have to be conscious and aware. That's why knowledge is so great in terms of not just detailing aspect, which I lecture a lot on, is don't just learn how to detail and be the greatest detailer out there, but also learn, take courses, read books, read blog posts on actual business strategy, marketing, sales, and all that, to encompass that all together in your strategy for growth. So I hope this video helps. Leave a comment down below on the video, tell me what you think, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.